This is Odin's Wolf Survival. I'm out here in the great forest of Kansas. We're going to test several things today using a Ferrocerium rod. The GoFire, which I got to ask about if a Ferrocerium rod will light it. Our main great forest tree through here is the Eastern Redcedar. Those things are everywhere. And this is dead dry stuff, so we'll see how easy it ignites. And then we're going to see if we can ignite the paraffin stove. This is it's been burned. It's dead cold. So it's set up hard as woodpecker lips, as you can tell. So we'll see if we can actually get that going with a Ferrocerium rod. I'm wanting to say probably not, but we'll give it a rip. That's the other thing I need to try. I just thought of something. Okay, I got to ask on this on the video. And on some other stuff, I haven't had a whole lot of luck trying to ignite these things on a few similar things with a Ferrocerium rod. So let's see how this goes. Now, I've done it before. We'll see if it works on this time. And what I ended up doing was finding a pocket in there like this, a little cup, and then sticking the rod in it, basically holding it down. I can smell it, it's trying. Here it goes. And getting it going. So yeah, I can do it. It's just kind of like a few of the others, it's a pain in the butt, but it does work. These things will light quite a bit of stuff. Now, saying that, my go-to is if I have to excuse me, if I have to light a fire in a situation where I really need one, I'm using the easiest method that I can. You know, when your life is on the line, there's no such thing as cheating. I've heard all kinds of crap from people. Been cold, been soaking wet, you got to have a fire. If you keep these things warm and dry, they light. This is another one. This doesn't work. I got this from the dollar store. It actually works pretty good. They're like $5. And it's a little more cold sensitive than the Bic is. But it has a flame that's hard to see, but it's almost like a little blowtorch. It works pretty good. You keep these in your pocket or dry. You want these dry too because they've got the spark ignition in there. These work really good and they're refillable. Just refill them with good fuel. Okay, as I stated before, these GoFire bits, they burn about 4 minutes or so, 4 to 7 minutes on my test. They set up to 10. I didn't get that kind of luck out of them. I'm getting 4 to 7, which is pretty good for a little chunk of bit like that. And those average in probably, if you buy them in decent bulk, at about $1/4. Okay. This stuff I just walked around, gathered up off of some dead limbs, which is free. It's Eastern Redcedar. This is dry. You want it dry. The green trees will burn like a mad bastard because they've got a resin in them that's not quite as good as pine resin, but if you get them going, they will burn like nobody's business. It's kind of interesting to watch when they're burning a pasture off and those things get lit up. It will. I've heard people talk about camping under them if they have to, and then lighting a fire under them because the trees will droop with snow. That's not a recommended sort of thing. That's a good way to get really warm really fast in ways that you don't like. Okay, let's see if we can get this going with the put some material in it. If something's hard to ignite, you can always slow scrape the rod. It's trying. This is all you got, you're going to be hurting. And this is dry. It was off the ground, which is what you want. But it's good. Once you get it going, it burns really good. I'd say no love there. What's easily done though, if you can find it, little tufts of dry grass. And it should make it burn. Oh, this is gonna make a liar out of me today. It don't want to burn at all. Okay, well, there it is. Now for the paraffin bundle. This is a paraffin stove that I made the other day. It's just cardboard and paraffin wax. So, we'll stick the rod on it again. There it goes. So it will. That's kind of impressive. I honestly didn't really think it'd light that up, but it did. Okay, so now we got two. Put that out. Give this one try again. One more attempt. I'm not even getting any. Usually when you dump something that hot into there, this is one of those that it's not real happy. I know it burns. I've burned it a lot. I usually use it as a initiator once the fire gets going. See, it burns. It burns really pretty good. You can actually, if you look really close, you can see the oils coming out. The cedar usually has no problems with burning. Yeah, it's being stubborn today. All right, there it is. And thank you for watching the video. This is the three tests I wanted to try with a Ferrocerium rod. I was actually surprised twice. That one I knew would like because I've done it before. This one, usually, I've never tried it with a Ferrocerium rod with the needles, just the inner bark and stuff. So it usually burns pretty good. And I've never tried lighting up one of these stoves like the paraffin hobo stoves, whatever you want to call them. Buddy burners, there's lots of names. Never tried lighting one of those up with a Ferrocerium rod, but there it is, it did work. And that one actually surprised me the most because I know they burn like nobody's business once they get going. I figured I could actually get it going. But thank you for watching. This is Odin's Wolf Survival again. doing a few burn tests. And have a glorious day. Like, subscribe, and share.